Welcome back to Timberborn, guys. Let's see, last we left off, we had increased our water supplies, our food supplies, a little bit more left to TNT down here, a lot more to do over here, and I think I'm working on the extractor. Yeah, so 5 more for the extractor, so we can get the extract to go blow up our tunnel over there. Well, let's get started. Oh, yes, and I have all of this set up, too, which eventually will be done, I guess. That's also metal blocks. I really should pause that one, too, because I want them to build that accidentally. How much of this is built? Okay, so all of these should now be connected together, yeah. Yeah, all those are connected together. That's just good. Yep. Nice. Well, we're getting there, alright. Eventually I'll be able to destroy this over here. Gravity battery I will put maybe along this area here. Maybe. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I could put a gravity battery there. Our gravity battery just pop this side up with some levees, all right here, and then just do them off the side. Of course, getting the power initially set up is kind of my more major concern as of the second. Yeah. What am I looking at? Let me see. Yeah, that's okay. That doesn't surprise me. The wind's blowing right now. Oh, you just don't have anyone. I'm going to set you to a higher priority than the rest of them. I'm actually going to set it there. Yeah, building needs power to operate. I got that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do about that. I mean, there is, obviously, but not as of the current second do I have that ability to do that. And it's just a matter of, do I... Do I put more over here? And if so, how do I wish to go about that? Oh, good. It connects to all 3 of those right there. And I mean, it should be connected there too. I mean, yes, theoretically means I don't need this because it'll be connected here. That's okay. That is okay. It just becomes a question of how I wish to do this. Let's see. Let's go wood here. So I have lumber mill set up. I have gear workshop set up. I have the paper mill. I need the printing press. I need the tapper shack. I need the wood mill. So I need printing press and that, which should be the same length. So it should just be a matter of doing that. Not hard to do. Just more landscaping. Oh, not you. I'm also going to have them demolish this. And then I go back to wood. Let's say we go to the printing press. Yep, like that. Oh good, they got to that immediately. Yeah, so that'll fit there now. Platforms. Yeah. 318. I don't have a lot right now for science points. I do not have a lot right now. Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea to... Oh yeah, see. No. I wish you connected like right here or something like that. So if I were to delete that and have that pulled up with a high priority, Can I get a suspension bridge in? Oh, 5. How much would that go across? It will not go across. So if I do this, maybe not. That and there. Yeah. Which will allow them to go across. Because well, I actually might move this over here rather than here, and then allow them to garden all this. It's already set up like that. How are we looking over here, guys? 2 more metal. So close. So close. Hey, would you look at that? Last bit of that's done. I can destroy this, and I actually, yeah, really do. I don't really have a lot of that, obviously. So I'm actually gonna try to get them to pick that up. That is a high priority. And I will plant some more carrots. And then when this gets picked up, I'll destroy this here and plant more carrots there. There it is. Would you look at that? Super fast. And more carrots. Nice. Oh, they started putting TNT over here. Okay. 2.3K. Well, almost 2.3. So it's not quite there yet. 2.28. That's about... Wait, what? Why is it bouncing between 2.3 and 2.4? It's... Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. I assume while you guys are working... Honestly, this is an area I need a TNT as well. I'm glad I saw that you were done before they got to that. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll put a staircase right here, which will allow them to get down to here, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have them pull these trees up. Although I don't think I can get them to pull those up. Oh, hey, yeah, I forgot about that. I did a thing over here, didn't I? Finally. Finally. I prioritize that as a pickup. Good. So what I want to do with this, I'll probably eventually TNT this off right here. Just this, because I don't need that lip there. And then what I'll do is either stairs or I'll leave these ladders here. But I'm going to make it where there's only... It's a drought again, so we're not quite producing enough water to get us filled. Okay, well, kind of. You know, we're right there at it. Yeah, we are right there at it. Almost 105. I wish to set this to a slight priority. I think I just sucked up a decent amount of all my guys. Yep. Okay. So bad water, logs, and that'll give me extract. Excellent. So 4 bad water and 0.1 log will give me 1 extract. Something I didn't really think about is I need to do... not really. I don't really need to make a thing for extracts. Yeah. I'm not going to worry about that. I don't think I really need something to hold it. Because, honestly, all this is going to get torn up eventually and moved over here. Just as soon as all this gets built, I'll tear all that down. Which then begs the question of, am I going to make this its own thing, or is this going to be its own district or no? I haven't decided yet. I found out where my logs are going. And I still have a crap ton of logs too, so obviously I don't need to increase that or be concerned about it, I guess. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I could have them pull these and redo them, but I really don't see the point. Yeah, they're working their jobs. Still haven't got those done, but that's paper, and I have the paper mills up there. That's a district crossing. And like that, it's got the extract in it. As soon as this next day starts, they'll get in there. Hopefully they'll get over here, finish building it. I'll set this one off, and I'll place the next one. On actual second thoughts, if I could just, I don't even need to wait to place the next one. I could just do that, and they should build, and I can TNT it. Yeah, that should work. And this should be it finished. Oh, I don't get to detonate them? It just does it? Well, that's disappointing. I wanted to be able to destroy that myself. Okay, so let's put a path right there, and we are started now. We gotta TNT to the other side, build a bridge across, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let me sit here and look at this. Yeah, that's possibly not. I don't think I can get one all the way across. Let me go to my suspension bridges. I don't have that one. I have this one though. We can test it. Yes, that one's not going to get me all the way across. Might get me just enough. This other one's 1.8k. That'll get me almost all the way across where I need to be. Issue being is that I can't go all the way across because this is a different level. And again, I am going down one level. We'll have to figure that out whenever they build it. And we already got the extract done, so I can actually pause that now. It's a matter of getting everything else done over there. Awesome, got that picked up. I will then destroy this. Set that to a high priority. Let me see. We're drought 8.2 days, and we should have plenty of food and water, yeah. Hopefully this water lasts. Yeah, I've been setting up the TNT for you, haven't they? Okay, let's look at the wood real quick. So I need 400 for the printing press and 800 for the wood workshop. Okay. Yeah, not the paper mill. There we go. I honestly don't think I need 2 of each of these. So the printing press I'm just going to put down as a 1. Wood workshop I'll also put down possibly as a 1. Yeah. For now that'll work. Don't really have a lot going on there. I'm about to run out of the metal here eventually. Still got a decent amount. I could try and build something down here to get to that, but yeah, maybe. Okay, let me look at. I should have metal getting built now. Yeah, for the zipline right here. How far are you considered good for? go there. Right about here, huh? If I put you... there, and then... Oh, I don't have enough to do the overhang. If I do the overhang, I can go like that. Or like that. Maybe. Unless... Would that count? Oh, yeah, no, apparently that, that's within range. Huh. Yeah, I'll go there. And then where? Do I want to go this way or this way? Probably this direction. So if I place one here, it's within range, and then I can put another one of these. Right there. Like that, and then I'll click this, add connection to here, then to here, then to here, here, and I can't connect to there, it's too far. But I connect to here. They should be able to get to all of that without any issues. And then what I think I'll do is from this here, I'll go across and I'll go up. If I can. Which I think I should be able to. Not 100% sure on that. Honestly, really need to increase how much wood I'm storing. Because this ain't the best at all. Let me look over here real quick. I could do that. See, I go this way, and I go with the one of these. I don't suppose you're close enough for me to make a connection? No, too far. Okay, fair enough. So I can just put one here, and then. Okay, I was gonna say, why the hell did I teleport like that? There we go. Okay, add a connection. So to here and then to here. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You are, yeah, you are. Okay, so if I take the platforms, I go threes, I go one, and I go like that, and then one, and then, oh, not like that, that, and then I believe I choose for the rest of it. If I go to well-being, I should see a campfire. Right, campfires can only go on the ground. Forgot about that part. Rooftop terraces. I can put rooftop terraces here. I don't know why, but I can. So what I think I'll do here is we'll go back here and I'll fix this to go like this. There we go. And then I path it out like that. Then I go to well-being, and then I put the rooftop terraces on the side. Which won't be on the rooftops, mind you. But I mean, would you sit at that? I would sit at that. That looks good. I feel like I can get that water level up higher. What do you guys set to? 0.7? I'm gonna increase that to 8. Or I'm gonna 9. I'm gonna increase that to 9. Yeah. I'm not sad to see how this go. Or for that not to work right now. But that'll be okay. I can live with that. We're working on this here. How are we looking here? No one's built a dang thing over here, huh? We set that to a high priority and see what happens. I always like using TNT because it always gives me an incredibly high number down here where the construction lacks material. I get that. I really do. And I appreciate you. I think I'm going to wait until they get all this done and do this in all one long strip. Yeah. So this directly can connect to the second one. So if I were to go this direction, I could connect it to a second. I do have to get over here eventually to do stuff, because I think I'm going to, like I said, build a dam here and have this fill up, and then maybe overrun, just so I can get water higher up, and I can use it in other locations. How many are in here? Two. I got two in there. Which would be in the water, and then I just need the bad water dome, because I don't need anything else for that, which I could do. It would take a minute, and I'd have to build out to them, but I could build out in between them and do just fine. So let me look at that and think about that. If I were to do it, I would have to tier 3 the 3 tall platforms, and then the 2 tier platforms, and then the 1. See, so issue with this now is the fact while, yes, that works, I will have to do another layer on top of that, because when this starts going again, it's going to overflow this level here. So I have to have that top one. And then platform out. So, I don't think there's any, yeah, there's no way for them to get down to this and build this first. They'll have to build here and then go like that. But then that'll allow me eventually to get that in there. Honestly, setting up an area where it's just a bunch of them with the research for me isn't a bad idea. I could go across theoretically over here and do that over here. The issue is how do they get their food? Maybe a small district off on the side somewhere, like over here. Well, I do already have the water set up. That's a thing. I have a lot of things that I really need to get built, and it's yeah. The drought's almost over, so that's a good thing. Yeah, so that would work. I could put a district over here, let them have the water. And then I just build a bunch of other things over here. So I wouldn't have to worry about them building. It would just mostly just, you know, food. I do TNT. I go 3, 3. That's 18 total beavers. 4 beavers for water. This should be green with water in it, so I could possibly put an efficient farm over here. Although for 18 beavers, how much food would I actually need? Possibly a lot. Yeah, see, all that's technically green like that. Let's go this way and then this way, and then what I'm going to do is, for this, I'll set these as high priority. Because I want the TNT this first, rather than TNT this first. Yeah. So that I will do is put a small population of beavers over here. 9 of them potentially. And then get 2 of the big houses set up over here. So I have a population of beavers here. Is my population over here bad? Like, what am I looking at here? 54, 0 beds out. So I just have... Okay, no, I have 4 children, 50 adults. Okay. Workers, 47, vacancies, 22, unemployed, 0, incapacitated, 3. So I think those are injured ones. Which, even with 4 children, I am significantly... Yeah, okay. So let's look here. Let me just I'm going to decrease each of these by 1. Decrease each of those by 1. I'm going to go ahead and just pause that one in its entirety. Decrease you to 4. Okay. Building lacks workers, 7. Who am I looking? Oh, okay. Didn't realize that was still there. Building lacks workers. Yeah, I knew about that one. Thought I'd pause that. Apparently I hadn't. I already knew about you. I'm aware of you guys, yeah. Gathering berry flag. Lumberjack flag. Can go ahead and just pause that. I'm not too worried about that. The last one. Okay, yep. Okay, so that's all 4 there. Should help slightly with the decrease in those. I don't decrease you to 1 as well. So yeah, you're fired. Increase you by 2 as well. Which, yeah, that should give me some beavers back. Vacancies 3. So now I only have 3 vacancies, which is one of them's lumberjack, one of them's the berries, which I really not concerned about. Berries currently, as you can see right here. I don't remember what the third one was. The third one I believe is that haulers. Yeah, that's where those 3 are coming from. Construction lacks materials. Flooded building 17. Was that why I had that lowered so much? Okay, let's go 8-5 then. Do I? There we go. I was about to say, why is that looking like that? There we go. Yeah, that should be fine. I like that a lot. What do you set to? 1.6. Pretty sure if I race you any higher, you start flooding the other areas. So let's hold off on that for a minute. Okay, good. They got one of those done. Which means I can put a house there. And that's why I like TNT. That is, I can put that here, which puts that at level ground. Just looks slightly better. Didn't really have that choice over here. Good. TNT's going in there. I'll set that to a high priority. Yeah. What I'll do is, once I get this done, I'll cut this off, and I'll have this going this way. Or everyone over here by themselves. But that also means I need an efficient farm over here. Let's look at food real quick, and then efficient farm. Put it like right here. Yeah, that should be fine. Let me set that just slightly lower. And then I'll also put a district here for the hauling. Not a hauling post, I want an actual district. Yeah, I can set that right there. Which is looking really good. I can set up storage for a water tank. Yeah. Where would I like that at? I don't know. However, I feel like 2 of these is definitely going to be more than I actually need. That is something I feel. I don't think I'll need more than 2 of those. Do it there. No, I'm going to go over here and go 1, 2. Yeah, two of those should be fine. 2 of those should be fine. So then I could go and say, nope, storage again. Medium warehouse. I go 1, 2. I could go further than that. I could go up more. Funny enough, all I have to really do here is that. And then I can just... And then it's connected. So this one will be, Yeah, so I'll set carrots on these two, and then this one I'm gonna do sunflower seeds. So when I'll put the thing here. Oh, that is also true. I do get a small portion of this that they're going to be able to get to. Well, I'll probably set the gate crossing like right here. And that'll allow them to come down here and actually get a little bit from that. Don't think anyone was living there yet, thankfully. Housing. Set that to a high priority. Set this to a high priority. So once... See, let's see. Food, water, and then all I want them to do is research. So if I have 4 of them working on this and 3 of them working on this, that's 7 total of 18, so I have 11 left. I can do 11 research facilities. Where the heck is that at? In science. Science, right there. I can do 11 of these. Yeah. So let's look here and go 1, 2. I can probably get 3 there, but I don't want to put it there because I want these guys to be happy still. So I want to set some things in there. Let's go 1, 2. No. Delete that. Let's switch to 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2. That's something, all right. Just then the question becomes is how I wish to do this. I'm actually thinking of something like this. Go back to science and go back to this. 1, and then, yeah, so I go 1 here, delete that, I put another one here, yeah, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, I can have 3 more. That won't work. Because it kind of blocks off that. I can't have that. That's a thing, yeah. Okay. The good news, none of this has been starting getting built yet. So let's look into this one again. Could do this. Yeah, that would help a little bit. Not a lot, a little bit. So now let's just look at doing the science. 1, 2. One, 2, 1, 2. And then I go 1, 2. Okay, that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Less than what I had last time, but not terrible. And I can fit more in there too, eventually. And I already have a bunch of beavers in there. I did not tell you guys to move out. You guys are allowed to live here in this district. That is it. I don't need anyone going in here, but it is going to be a high priority. And what's going to be going on is that planting crops, carrots. Yes, carrots indeed. I do want this to be as much as possible, so This is going to be a minute before this gets built. Oh yeah, and you guys also get over here, don't you? And particularly expect that one. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. I need 3 more sets. Which I could do like right here. Science. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like that, and then the rest of that I can just put the carrots. Not as carrot gathering, not as a gathering one. I can just I clicked on the carrot, not the plant. 2 plant carrots. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Yeah, I was about to say, why is that not showing that it's stuff's trying to build there? Maybe because it doesn't have. Okay, yeah, okay, that'd be why. How far do you go? You go through all of this. Okay. I mean, not all of it, most of it. Crap. Not you. Yep. Good. I'll go ahead and unpause you and take you down to 2. Yeah. You know what? I set that up and never thought of it, did I? Okay. So, I set, was this one? Yeah, I set this one to be sunflower seed. That's gonna have to be potatoes. Well, I set it, I was building it for potatoes, and I set it up for this. So there's potatoes, and there's grilled potatoes. Which means that I will have to uncrop these. Crap. Well, brain hurty. We may have to switch this, change it slightly for this. So for me to put a grill down, the grill needs wood to cook it. Which means I either need to make... Well, yeah, they should be able to import wood, right? Hopefully they import wood. But what that does mean, though, is that I'll have to get rid of one of these. Because that's a job. Which is okay, I'll plant more carrots. Oh, good, they got the rest of those built. And these are going to be high priority. However, I am going to go ahead and pause these for... just so I have jobs elsewhere, and, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I don't need you to have a job. Or, I don't need people working there right now. Yeah, water's good and food is good. I am going to go ahead unpause that one. And I'm going to go ahead and set it to high priority and let them build that. Good man, large of the log pile, I'll say that much. Nothing up there is getting built yet. Is this done? Yeah, but we're working on this part here, which is okay. I think I can unpause those too. No, I don't need those paused anymore. Mostly because I got the metal blocks done. Yeah, so we're building 33. Is that enough to do those two? No, almost though. 7 away from building both of them. Ziplines though are nice. So could do a district crossing here. Maybe I can go across and build a nice suspension bridge here. If I do that, it's not a bad idea. Bad tide approaching. Not worried about that. I don't need a platform. I just needed a TNT. Set that at higher priority to get picked up. Okay, suspension bridges. 1.8k. I don't have enough for that. Sadly. That's still 0.5k away. It's okay though. So once that's done, I will Oh, that's right. I was questioning that, wasn't I? Yeah. One beneath this here, so I can't even do that. This is the longest bridge I think I have. There is that one, but it goes like that. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So that's gonna be what it has to be. Okay. Because now, yeah, there's not even any water flowing out of that right now. Okay. Really need to get these guys set up and let this guy start his thing again, so I can get maple syrup and pine resin, because the pine resin is going to be what I need for. Oh, we're overflowing again. Nope. Okay, just a little bit. I can live with that. I can live with that small amount. Yeah, I can live with that small amount. Yeah, and then what I can do is when I get these gravity baddies set up over here, this will be all connected. Something I need to focus on right now is... I got the food and water. Okay, I got that house built, which means that I should have an increase in beaver population. Do I... I'm going to go ahead and unpause this and go with that. But I'm going to go ahead and pause that. So, let them build this. This will be one that I use, and I'll unpause that if I think I still have enough water and food to survive for everyone. Although that spatter dock don't last long. Mostly because I just don't have, like, a lot of this is more than the 1 deep. This would be an okay place to plant spatter dock, but I can't plant here because it's not 1 deep. I could plant some here. And like here across the edges and stuff, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot at all. Yeah, everything there is paused. That can bring me back down to a lower priority. There's 40, so I definitely have enough to build that. Just the question is I've got so many things set up to try and do. I don't have really a great idea of what to do. Let me... Nope, this one. And I wish to pull that one up. And we're going to go ahead and pull that one up too. Should I focus on this? I think I should focus on this as my priority. So what I'm going to do is prioritize that first. So I want to get that pulled. So what I'm going to do is I want to place some storage in there for just some logs, some small logs. Just so I check to make sure this is running correctly. Put my water back in. Yep, looking great. All the bad tide goes out. I keep all my good water. I'm happy with that. Okay, they pulled that out, so then I can do storage. Small storages here and here, and that's just for logs, so that way this thing has enough logs to grill. So what I'll do is I'm going to set this to all this high priority. And I'll set all that to high priority. I really need to have this done because, as you can see, there's less water now. Significantly less water. So, although it's all a balancing act. That's for sure. Okay. Yeah. I think what we're going to do is we're going to sit here and watch for a little while. Well, that looks like all of it. I messed that one up too, didn't I? Let's see here. No, not that one. Pull that one up. There we go. Set that to our high priority and get that pulled real quick. And then... pause those. Oh, nope. Got those. There we are. Excellent. And we got food and water already set up. I got logs set up there. So what I do now is I delete this and delete that. Go for a district crossing, small gate. Set that to a high priority. Which means that no one should be here. And now this is its own district. With the district crossing being right there. Yes, I will also be the high priority. And I can unpause these. I can unpause that. That's 9, that's 18 total beavers I can throw over there. So let's migrate a little bit. So, nope, not this district. I want district 1. So I need 10. There we go, 18 beavers. So district 3 is going to have a minimum of 18 beavers. And district 1 is going to have a minimum of 50 babies. Yeah, that's fine with me. Yeah, so anytime these guys have babies, they'll suck one out, and anytime these guys have go down, they should suck from that district. Hopefully. And there's a red one there. Jesus. Job, you have a job, you have a job. Why aren't those two? That's right. I don't need builders. So I can just pause that because I don't need builders there. Maybe if it proves to be there, I don't need this many. I'll fix that, but right now I'm not concerned about it. Although this district probably won't be too happy because I didn't do that. Should be okay though. Okay, how are we looking over here for this population? Honestly, I think if I really looked at it, 37 beavers. I have 16 open beds because of what I did. Makes sense. What is that? Oh, that's what that is. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's metal, isn't it? That is metal, yeah. What are we looking at over here? What am I looking at? What next on my list? Building lacks materials. What? Okay, yeah, logs. Yeah. No, that's right. I don't have anyone working there either on this side, and I need someone working on that side. Pause that one. Get someone working over here. That's right. Manage distribution. I don't want you guys doing any food stuff. Can I just mark everything as red? Yeah, okay, everything's red. Okay. I just want you guys to always import wood. Wood and water's okay. Matching storage demands. Goods between themselves based on storage fill rates and custom export thresholds. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. The rest of this, so like, it should be okay for them to do carrots and potatoes as needed. That's all I want them importing. I don't want you guys taking anything from this side. So I want everything here staying here. You, gonna import some wood. Okay, so even though this is a new district, they are still coming over here to get this area, which I mean, that's fine. I'm not concerned about that. Oh! Hey, would you look at that? Detonate! Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Drought approaching. Can't say I'm surprised. Let's see. I wish to do some more landscaping. I'm gonna go across like that. Like this. Yes. Very nice, very nice. This is kind of what I need to focus on now. Yeah, let's focus on this, lads. So I can get this out of here. And then, yeah, if I get the paper mills, I can, instead of building these small ones, I can build the bigger ones. Which, isn't a bad idea. Isn't a bad idea at all. Building max power. Who's like, oh yeah, that's not surprising. Also not surprising. Right. Gonna go ahead and delete these because we no longer need them over here. We have someone over here doing it now. We have a lot more over here doing it now. We'll go ahead and have these picked up. Yeah, I think what I'll do is set this to a high priority next. But I think, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to leave it here. My friend has messaged me to get on another game. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.